What's going on, everybody? Ricks TV back with another video, and in today's video we'll be discussing a bombshell blockbuster trade. This article is per heavy and the headline reads, proposed trade lands Lakers former MVP and 7-time All-Star for Anthony Davis and Russell Westbrook. The article goes on to say the Los Angeles Lakers missed the playoffs last season despite having LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Russell Westbrook. They were so pictured that they didn't even qualify for the play-in tournament. The purple and gold went 33-49, finishing in 11th place in the Western Conference standings. Most people around the NBA believe the Lakers need to make a blockbuster trade to compete for the title next season, which is why Bleacher Report's Zach Buckley proposed a wild trade on August 12th involving the Brooklyn Nets. It says in a column called Trade Ideas to Improve Every NBA Starting Lineup, Zach Buckley wrote that the Lakers should trade Davis, Westbrook, and 2 future first-round picks to the Nets for Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. He says, quote, in a single swap, the Lakers could go from swimming upstream toward the play-in tournament to Cannonball-Splashing their way into the deep end of Contenders, Buckley wrote. Maybe this proves to be a pie-in-the-sky pursuit, but wow, is it fascinating. Irving reuniting with James, Durant joining forces with the player he so often finished just behind as the best player on the planet debates, all of it playing out under the Hollywood spotlight. Magnificent. So if you guys would like to read the full article, the link is in the description box. Now people, this trade here, bruh, would make the Lakers the most frightening team in sports history, people. I mean, I don't know what's more terrifying. A super team with Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, and LeBron James? Or that new Wendy Williams picture of her taking a cool breeze walking down the street? Okay, bruh. I don't know what's more scary, okay? But there are a lot of fans who aren't in favor of super teams, but I've always been in support of super teams because to me it makes the league more entertaining and more exciting. I've always rooted for the villain characters growing up, and most people want the villains to lose. They've always wanted the villains to lose. That's why athletes like Floyd Mayweather, Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson, etc., they've made a career, out of people hating them, being polarizing, unapologetic, unfiltered, because, more people despise their persona more than the player's abilities and what they can do on the court, right? And honestly, I attribute that as well as to why I think that the league ratings have plummeted, because the game is just so boring right now. Like, so when fans were excited, a few years ago that the league was somehow becoming like this new duo, like it was in the 90s with Michael Jordan, or the early 2000s with Kobe Bryant, and so on and so forth. I knew it would be an epic fail, because truthfully speaking, bruh, super teams don't make the league less competitive, especially if you have a well-built team. Having super teams doesn't guarantee you a championship, like when Kobe Bryant and that Lakers 2009-2010 team defeated that Celtics super team in the finals, or like when the old Dallas Mavericks and the old San Antonio Spurs, who were past their primes, defeated that Miami Heat Big Three. So you just have to game plan well and sign players that thrive in specific roles. If you listen to players who were on the opposing team of the Golden State Warriors in 2017, they'll tell you that they wanted to go at, the Warriors. Everybody was gunning for their heads on a nightly basis. So the league needs super teams, in my honest opinion, but I highly doubt that this trade happens, simply because I think the Nets front office is taking this personal and purposely sending a message to Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving by not trading them, right? Especially Kyrie Irving for not complying and eating bananas on the sidelines, fasting during games, right? Because they've got a lot of great offers for Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, but they refuse to take them. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all get in that comment box, like, share, subscribe. I'm out.